everybody. So today is Sunday, and that means it's time for family movie night. We're a day late this week, but I hope you're having a great weekend. And we are continuing on Teen Movie Month this month, and we're talking about Lemonade Mouth. And this is a Disney Channel original movie that came out in 2011. And High School Musical came out in 2006. So this was really the heyday of the Disney Channel original movie, particularly the Disney Channel original musical. And I think this one, it didn't attract me that much. I mean, most of these I ended up watching because I watched them with I have a much younger sister, particularly the High School Musical movies and the Descendants movies. She really enjoyed those. And so we would watch those sometimes together. We'd also watch Twilight together. She liked those. Those Disney Channel original movies interest me and my sister more because they have a little bit more of a Broadway feel, especially obviously the High School Musical movies. But there's just a little bit more of a show tunes feel to them, a little more boppy. And this movie is definitely more of a rock and roll, they're a band, kind of a thing. So that's a little bit less for me than the High School Musical and some of those other ones that were kind of similar to that. But I finally did end up watching it a couple of years ago for when we were doing I think we did a 2011 Disney movie ranking, me and Stanford. And so I watched this and I was like, that's actually pretty fun. It's pretty charming. And I liked it. It's not, to me, I almost would put the Teen Beach movie. I really love those. That's probably top, and then High School Musical, and then maybe Lemonade Mouth might be next. I enjoyed the Descendants movies. I'd probably put those next. Lemonade Mouth is a lot of fun. It's very, very corny. You just kind of have to accept this is a tropey, very cheesy movie, but it's well done. And they have a wonderful cast. I think that goes a long way. They have Bridget Mendler, and she is so good. I loved her in Good Luck Charlie. She's so good in that show. And she's really good here. She's got a good singing voice. And of course, Naomi Scott is in this, and she's got a beautiful voice. And so that's fun. I mean, there's not that much to say about the story here. Basically, you have this group that is kind of like Disney Channel original movies version of The Breakfast Club, because Breakfast Club is an R-rated film, but it's a similar premise. All of these teenagers get detention. They get sent to detention, and it turns out, oh my gosh, we're all secretly musically gifted and talented. And there's this battle of the bands. And I wonder about this lemonade machine. Is this a magic lemonade? Because it doesn't seem to exist anywhere outside of this one machine. And if they get rid of the machine, then they will lose access to the lemonade. It's does it not? Can't you just buy it at the store? Where is this lemonade? What is going on? Is it magic beans? I don't know what's going on with the lemonade, but there's this lemonade vending machine where they have detention, and there's threatens to take that away. And so one of the girls, she stages protest against the removal of the lemonade machine, and also the cutting back of funding for the arts and things. And then there's this rival band. They call it the Mudsling. And then there's this rival band, the Mudslide Crush. And they all have different relationship drama with Mo and Scott. You have Stella, who's the one that stages the most protests. And it's all about, sticking up to the man. And you definitely get a feel of the School of Rock. So School of Rock was 2003. And as you can maybe feel, maybe there was some influence with School of Rock. It reminded me a lot of the School of Rock musical, which I think is quite underrated, actually. I think it's really good. I love that song, If Only You Would Listen. None of the songs really stood out to me that much in this. They were pretty generic Disney Channel, like rock pop songs. But some of them did pretty well. Breakthrough, Determinate, and Somebody, that all made Billboard Hot 100 list. So they did pretty well. And I think there was even like a tour and stuff. So yeah. But I think that the key to this movie is sort of just the unabashed cheesiness of it, that teens will like and that teens will be able to relate with. And also the really likable cast, with particularly with Bridget and Naomi. I think that they are really good, and so they lucked out with this great cast. And the and sometimes you just want to watch something that's predictable, that you know what's going to happen. You can kind of go through the beats, and there's something like comforting and fun about that. And especially like a teen movie, that's nice sometimes. And these are likable teens, and it's nice to see them sticking it to the man, like in a likable way. And encouraging teens who watch it to build your talents and stick up for what's right, and really basic stuff, but it's again in a very likable way. And so I think that this is enjoyable. So let me know what you think about Lemonade Mouth. Is it a favorite of yours? Is it something you grew up with? Because I was obviously 30 years old by the time this came out, so I was not the target demographic. So let me know what you think of this one, Lemonade Mouth. And please check out all of my Teen Movie Month reviews. I've reviewed most of the classics at this point, and it's a chance for me to kind of cover some like slightly more edgy stuff than I do with other family movie night picks. So definitely please check out that playlist, my family movie night playlist. And please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Also, check out the Patreon group. That's the biggest way you can support everything I'm doing. You get to be part of our watch alongs and other cool perks. And then we have our merch store, which is really fun. You can hashtag Animation Junkie shirts and much more over there at the merch store. So please take a look at that. And thanks so much, everybody, and keep on rocking. We'll talk to you later. Bye.